I see the bears again. Dude, there's like 4 of them down there, and my battery is like critical. I'm scared that I'm not going to make it back now with this battery. Hey, welcome back everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we're back with another episode of No One Survived. And we are on our way back to the city. I've got big plans for that area. The place we landed on top of, I'd been thinking about it. Ever since I finished that episode, I've been thinking about, like, you know, if I can build on that roof, then I can build stuff. I can build a way to get down from there and keep the zombies out and have a place in the city that I can come in on the helicopter, go loot, and transfer stuff back and forth at a later time. That's kind of like a relay station. It's going to be an outpost. And I went ahead and I can't really show you my inventory now, but I went ahead and I've got a whole bunch of planks. I've got all the stuff I need to build scaffolding bars so that I can step up, you know, walk up steps to get to the rooftop. And if that doesn't work, I can always jump back up on that chest. But I also brought stuff to build additional chests so I can start putting storage down. Either way, we've got a little ways to go before we get to the city. So let's just head over there, and hopefully our battery lasts. That's the only thing that's bad. I brought 2 car repair kits with me so I can fix the engine. And I think the engine is not being damaged from use. It's being damaged when I land. Whenever I touch the ground, that's when I noticed the health bar of the engine started dropping. And so I got to be gentle when I touch down. And if not, then I've got car repair or engine repair kits to fix it. Don't have anything for the battery, but I think the battery will last. The condition's good. It's just the charge is low. But either way, man, there's so much stuff to freaking look around and check out while I'm flying. It's so neat. Right, our base is over in this area, I believe. Or where we're going to create a base. Nice big flat area up on top. I don't know if I can build on the top, but I didn't really try, so we're going to give that a try while we're here. And we should have enough battery power and gas, obviously. I mean, look at the engine. The engine is pristine. But we should have enough battery power and gas to definitely get back to my base. That's not going to be a problem. But we'll have to think about a different battery, you know, along the way to replace these. All right, let's go ahead and bring it down a little bit. Yeah, I think this will work great as a staging base inside the city. There's my chest over there. Let's do this. Let's land on this part. That way, if I can't get back up for whatever reason, I'm not having to climb. So we're going to drop it down. We're going to be gentle. Man, my battery's in the freaking red. I don't know if the battery takes damage when I hit, but gentle. All right, we're out. Let's take a look at the status. I'm really overburdened. That's still good. And it's showing blue, but it's, I mean, I guess it's okay. All right, I hear zombies. We should be safe up here. Now, this first chest, let me open it up and let me get... I just brought a bunch of stuff with me. You know, whatever I was going to need. Let's get the engine repair kits out. I brought ammo and Molotovs and grenades. Because, you know, in this city, that's probably going to be the place we're using them. But I want to get all that out of my inventory. We're still at 73. Sticks and planks. We need to build the scaffolding bars that I want to. So, crap, I hear tons of zombies. So let's try that right here. Yeah, we need 15 planks and 2 wooden sticks. Oh, we can build it. That chest is kind of in the way. Let's do it off to the side. I'm slow walking it because I got all those damn planks on me. But that's going to change the second we build this. All that stuff will be out of our inventory. We'll have this part done. Come on. Oh, it won't let me build it right here? There we go. We can build it there. Let's get a little closer. I think right about here ought to do it. Let's get a little closer to that. All right, we'll put you away and... What? No load-bearing structure. Oh, crap. There's nothing to hold it up. That's why there's nothing underneath it. Oh, man. That would have been perfect. You know what? I just realized this is kind of floating on this. Let me get this out of my inventory really quick. That way I'm not so slow. It's kind of floating in the air. You know, what if we could build... No, dude. What if we can build... Not this high up in the air. Probably. All right, what else can we build? A wooden floor? We just put a floor down without it being any support? Damn. Well, I mean, we could still get up here. And then get up here. So that's not a problem. The chest will work, but I was going to use that scaffolding to build off the lower ledges and climb up top that way, but it won't let me quite build it that way. So we don't have a way down. Damn. We still got this as our... We still have this as a staging point. I just can't put anything into the here. Damn. Let me get that out of my hands. What else can we build? You know, maybe we can't build the building stuff, but maybe we can build other stuff. You know, we did the chest. I can put another chest down. Let's do that. And now let's get some planks out of here. There we go. All right. I want to get some of that stuff used up. Let's get all those material out. Man, I wish I could build a base here. You know, up on top of here. That'd be awesome. Let's go to another rooftop. I don't want to spend too much time because our battery is kind of low. I'm wondering, let's check out the top of that building right there, maybe. The sushi place. Oh, how about that phone Plan X? Let's go look over that rooftop. We're going to leave these here. You know, that's our... Let me take the engine repair kit, one of them anyway, in case we need that. But I think we're floating in the air right here. Let me try something before we get crazy. Can I build the scaffolding bar here? I just want to see if it'll let me build anything up here. Now, it won't let me put anything like this down. What about, I probably can't do the ceiling. Damn, that'd have been perfect. I could have just walked across there and up and down the stairs. What else can we do? I mean, it'll let me put this down. Let me just try. I want to see something here. If I build this and I put that away, no load-bearing structure. All right, that's what I assumed was going to happen. Damn. Well, that kind of ruined my plans of what I had intended for this area. I was going to build a base like this, you know, going up and down the building. But let's go to another rooftop. I want to see if I can put something down there. Maybe that big building, that big square building right there with all the glass windows. Or this one. I don't think there's a way up. Let's just go fly around a little bit. We got a little bit of time. And I guess we're going to use up what battery power we have left. We probably shouldn't. Our engine's good, though. And if nothing else, we got all that stuff moved over to the city. Let me just climb up a little bit. I want to see what's on these rooftops. All right. Doesn't... Oh, hold on, dude. Come on. Oh, won't let me turn. There we go. Doesn't look like there's any doorways going down from there. Yeah, the idea was I'd have fuel. I could refuel and then take off from here with a fresh set of stuff. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of rooftop. Oh, my game just froze or lagged. Big rooftops here. Let's go to this city one here. This furniture place. I don't think it's going to let me build on this stuff. Wow. It's so neat, though. I like being able to do this. All right. I still want to have that set up. Let's go back this way. I still want to have that parking garage rooftop set up. as a staging area. We'll keep our chests there, and we'll move stuff over. Like, I'll have extra gas and repair kits and batteries, but I don't think I can place anything down like... Oh, what the hell? My game is lagging. Woo! Must be a lot of zombies down below. Like, I can't place anything down like workstations or, you know, furnaces or forge. I don't think I can build any of that stuff on the rooftop there. So I can't, like, move my base there. But I wanted to have an outpost. And since we can only carry in this helicopter what we can carry in our backpack, I've got some stuff moved over there now. I've got extra car repair or engine repair kits. And I've got a bunch of planks and stuff for building, which we can't really do. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's get back to our base and see if we can make it there before our freaking helicopter blows up. I see the bears again. Dude. There's like 4 of them down there, and my battery is like critical. I'm scared that I'm not going to make it back now with this battery, or that I'm going to touch down and my helicopter's going to blow up. So I'm afraid to touch down now because, first of all, we're still far away from our base, and there's bears down there. Plus, I'd have to run all the way back, and I don't want to run anywhere, back or forth, for this helicopter for a 1 battery. So we're going to try to chance it. We're going to lower our... Let's come on down. Damn, why is this helicopter got to be so trashy? You know, I mean, I've heard it's got it's improvement. It's improved over the when it initially was released, but the wear and tear on this freaking battery. I should have an alternator on this thing. It should be charging the battery right now. Anyway, we're close to base. Let's bring it down. I'm gonna have to jump out and like run. I don't want to get caught up in like an explode. I don't want to have to rebuild this thing. But if it fails, then that's the only thing we're gonna. Oh my gosh. Let's not think about that. Let's just get down. Okay. Slow down right here. Right here. Stop, 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 stop. What are you doing, dude? Holy crap. All right. Settle down, settle down, settle down. Nice and easy. My battery's almost freaking dead. Come on. Get out, run. All right. That battery is gone. Holy crap. Well, it felt like it was. Oh crap! It's got 2 charge left on it. Oh my gosh! I think I would have dropped out of the sky. I don't think it would have blown up. I think it would have just stopped running and then I would have fell, and then probably done a bunch of damage to the vehicle and myself. All right, this is what we're gonna do though. Let's drop you out. We're gonna swap you back here. We'll try to get this thing charged back up again. It's at 2.709. Let's get this thing going. The thermal generator. We're back at our base now, and we got some stuff here we're going to work on. Oh, what are you freaking doing, dude? There you go. Wait a minute. Oh, I put 1 in. There you go. 3. Oh, that's cool. 1,800. That'll help charge this thing up. We're at 2.709. We want to get that back up to 60 so that the next time we take off, I'm not, like, scared for my life flying somewhere. All right, here we had 2 steel that we crafted. We had nothing we were working on there. Let's let me do this. I'm gonna put the battery here for now and the engine repair kit just to get them out of my inventory because we are gonna work now. Spend the rest of the episode. Hold on, I forgot my timer again. We're trying to get the refrigerator done. We just needed the advanced parts. Oh, that's all we needed. Oh, hold on. Let's get that steel. I think that's what we were making the steel for. That's right. I thought we needed. Let me take the iron. There we go. Let's make 2 batches of advanced parts right here. That's going to drain the battery, but oh, what am I missing? Copper, steel, silver, iron, aluminum. All right, let's do this again. All right, there's 2 right there. We were at 2,709. Yeah, 3,500. It's charging up. It's going to use power, but it'll still charge. We need to get that battery charged up before we can use that thing again. All right, one thing I wanted to do is I'm not going to put the freezer where it is. I didn't put any resources into it, I don't think. No, so we're going to move this. I just don't like the location that it's at. And we're going to probably put it over here. And we want to move this too. This should be this should be empty now. I cleared it out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and chop this up. I want to move this out of the way. I'll be all super slow, but we're going to put you over here in the corner. Outdoor furniture. No, workshop. There we go. Let's get you set up right kind of in the corner there. All right, that's done. Everything moved out of my inventory. Yep. So we got that out of the way. And let's put the freezer... I don't want to move that, so I'm just going to put the freezer right here. All right, where's our furniture? The freezer. Oh, that's the back. Here's the front. Yeah, it fits perfect, too. I don't like having us, get out of the way while that was there. All right, we have 18 advanced parts we need, and then that the refrigerator will be done, and we can start storing food and keeping it last longer. How was this coming along? We needed iron, we need aluminum, we need to make more steel. Let's make 3 more steel. Probably gonna need more iron. We got 3 more being crafted. We have enough to do more. Do 9 more, and let's do the aluminum, and let's do 9 more of them too. All right, there are 6 advanced parts right there. Now we need 12 more. What the hell? Oh, it's a gyrocopter. I was like, somebody's standing down there. There we go. 12 more advanced parts. We'll have the refrigerator done. Yeah, I'm disappointed, but I'm also hopeful that we could still do something with a horde base in the city. I'm disappointed that we can't build on there. Like, it looks like, let me put the blueprint down, so I thought it was good. At least let me build a chest, I guess. That's something. All right, so what do we got here? We got iron, aluminum, silver, copper. We just need steel, and we'll make some more advanced parts. How is this stuff for smelting? Oh, this is empty. All right, oh crap, we got to keep this thing going. You know what? Let me do this. I got a better idea. I'm going to take most of these upstairs, and we'll get these smelting up here, because I need to move these out of the way too. The ones down there I want to move. But in the meantime, we can get... There's 40, roughly. There we go. We'll get all those smelting down. And these we want to move. But at the same time, I want to use up all this stuff. So we got a bunch more of aluminum. Actually, we got 25 aluminum left. So let's go... here's 18. And then like 7 more, I think. That ought to do it. That's all the aluminum. And then we can do some iron. There we go. Let's take these out. Oh, yeah, that's plenty more iron. Plenty more aluminum. There we go. All right, we already got 2 steel. Let's get them over here. We got 3 steel. Let's make 3 more of these. That'll give me 9. That'll give me 9 advanced parts, and we needed 12. So we need 1 more steel, and then make 1 more batch of advanced parts, and we'll be done with the refrigerator. All right, this sounds like it's done. There's our steel. Let's do 1 more advanced part. All right, there we go. We just got 3 more. We have waiting on those 3 more batches to be crafted, and then we'll be done. Let's get up here and get a drink of water. We'll put these into here. Yep, 11. Now let's get a drink. I like having the sink and not having to cook water all the time, and just like, dude, so much easier. I don't think I even have any food that I can store in there. I'm going to try to put some of these that are yellow into the refrigerator to see if they keep from spoiling at least longer. See if they last at least a little longer. That's all done. Still got those 3. Is this I've been using a lot. Yeah, it's dropped, but it's going back up. We're still charging it. It's still better than what it was when I put it in there. All right, those are done. Those are the last 6 that we need. Let's let this thing charge for a while. We're at 0. Dude, we already started using the other one. Holy crap. All right, let's let this build back up. We need this to be back to 100, to back to 60. And we're not going to do that if we keep... There we go. We're not going to be able to do that if we keep using it and it keeps draining it back down. But let's get this finished. It's going to drain more power while having this thing running, but can't be helped. Now we have the refrigerator. Let's go ahead and main interface, power, battery table. And the main interface, nothing. But now we can use the refrigerator. Oh, that's the storage area we have for it. Let's go see, now that that's connected. It's still building up here a little bit. Yeah, it's building up. It's just going to take a while. But we'll let it build up. Let me grab some stuff to put in the refrigerator. I want to make sure this thing works. So here's yellow, blue. We're going to take all of these out here because these will spoil. The water's not going to spoil. We don't have any actual food on us at the moment, which, yeah, we will need to eat. But if I can do this, and if this stays better a little bit longer, that'll be cool. Matter of fact, I'm going to drink the worst one just in case. It probably still will spoil. It just delays it. You know what I mean? It probably just lets you keep it for longer. The freezer, I think, will keep it indefinitely. So we want to build this one next, and that's going to take a lot of stuff too, a lot more than a refrigerator. But I still wanted that done. And we have a table I went ahead and put down. We need 5 advanced parts for our freaking table. Are you kidding me? I was like, it'll be a nice little food prep table over here in the corner. I thought it was going to be like wooden, like planks and sticks. Freaking advanced parts for 5 for a table. That's crazy. Anyway, what else? No, dude. What else can we build that doesn't maybe take 5 freaking advanced parts? Yeah, I should have looked at that. 5 advanced parts, dude. Here we go. Let's build the round table. Folding screen. I put a trash can down. We need 5 copper for that. But we got plenty of copper. Actually, we got more copper than we got anything else, pretty much. We've always been like that. Let's build this at least. There we go. And I just wanted to build some furniture. We have a trash can down here, but that's like for our workstation. Let's get you back into here. And that's there. We needed to make more glass. How many will... I mean, we need 10. You know, I can't do that because I wanted this battery to charge. That's for the advanced... You know, let me do this. Crap. That way we'll use the other battery. This one's already got a charge built up on it. How many do we need here? We can make 2. Insufficient materials. Oh, I need stone. Why did I say I can make 2 then? Alright, 20 stones. And how many of these glass can we make now? Still only 2. We need more limestone. Alright, well there's 2. We got limestone in here. Alright, 2. We need 3 more. Let's see if we can get all those. That's 5. Actually, we need 10 more. And then we need another 9. And then a 1. Wait, did I say I needed 20? I think I screwed that up. Anyway, we'll just let that craft. We need all those anyway, I think, for one thing or another. We need 10 wire. Or 10 glass. What am I doing? Why am I thinking 20? Let's cancel some of these out. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's cancel that out. We need 10 total. So there's 5. And then we need 5 more. There we go. That's all we need. And we'll use this battery to do it. And when that's done, we'll swap them back out and let this one charge back up. Still got all that stuff in there. What else do we need that doesn't involve me having to run the machining table? Since we got that tied up with glass now anyway, we need 10 electrical wire. We need the advanced parts. 10 aluminum. Let's just get that knocked out. 10 aluminum. We got 2. 6. We got more being crafted, so we'll have to wait on that. All right, we'll just use up these for now. All right, 6 aluminum. Let's go get our... we need 2 condensers. Oh, I think I have I think I have 2 left. Or I have 1. But if we have 1, then that's something we'll look on. We'll keep on a lookout for when we go back out. But I think we have 2. We do. Exactly 2. And I'm out of freaking... All right. We'll get these into the freezer. We got to go check on the minerals that he's... There we go. 2 condensers. I got to see what kind of minerals he's been digging up for me. While we're down here, I'll grab... I need some plastics, wire, electrical parts. So let's see here. Ooh. Let's take the electrical parts. I think I need to make wire. I think we're out of that stuff. Let's grab some plastics. And we don't have any advanced parts, obviously. Oh, hold on. I think we got fiber on us. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. I guess I took that stuff out. Let's see what he dug up for me. I mean, kind of need to go. I want to go get another survivor also at some point. How is this looking? We're at 271. Let's pump water into here. Let's fill that all the way back up. That's for my sink, too. Warehouse. Okay, we got more iron, more stones. I'll take it. And here, I screwed this up because the irrigation we need. And I'll put your name right here, so thank you for that tip. That was very helpful. I was using the wrong type of fertilizer. Where are we at? I was using the package, but you need the bottle. But let me bring both, just to be on the safe side. That way I'm not running back and forth again. And we should be able to fertilize it with the bottle. There we go. That's one thing I didn't realize. I was trying this, and when that didn't work, I just didn't think it could take fertilizer. This takes the other kind, which we don't have any for, but I'm not going to mess with that. How was the hydration on this thing? 100%. There we go. That's better. And we'll get some more wheat. I hope the wheat that I already grew didn't freaking spoil yet, because that's how I make the alcohol, fermented alcohol. I need wheat, but I need 3. And when I'm growing it, I only get 2. So we have in here, we have 2. It's still pretty good. It's still not ready to spoil. Hopefully the other one will be grown, and then we can make some more fermented alcohol for future use. All right, let's do this. Let's get you into here. Let's get those stones out. It's 45. How is this looking? We already got 4 glass. Halfway there. And let's go put all this stuff into the freezer. Okay, we got all the plastics, 4 glass, 10. We need 20 electric components and 10 wire. We can craft the wire. I mean, I don't like to do that because it's expensive. And we can get electronic parts from those flashlights that we have. To make wire, it takes us a copper and 2 rubber. We got lots of copper, though. That's not too big of a deal. Another glass. All right, let's go. Let's go to see our electronic parts stuff. I need to replace my flashlight too. I noticed the one that I'm using is all beat up, and let's find a nice, good one. Okay, we'll use that for ourselves. In the meantime, we'll break some of these down. I wonder if my dismantling skill goes up by just me dismantling stuff. It should. Okay, we have 8. We have 9 here. However, we've got this other one I can break down, but I want to save that one because this one here is terrible, and I'd rather swap them. It's probably dead. And then break this one down. We didn't get anything out of it, dude. I was like, I should get at least one electronic part, and then that'll be the 10 more that we need. And I did not. I got nothing. I just broke it down. Damn. So we'll need more of that. But we got 19 electronic parts in here, electronic components. We need the 10 wire, 6 rubber, and we got 5 glass into there. All right, we can get the plastics back out. 6 rubber. Now let's go check on the rest of the glass. Let me get that knife away too. I've only got 1. Oh, 2. All right, we'll just take 10 rubber. I think we needed 6. Let me see if this glass is done here. Now we need 3 more glass, and that'll be done running. Then we can turn it off and swap our batteries back out. But we need to make advanced parts, so I don't know. But either way, we got the rubber in there. We got 7 glass. We need the 10 wire, 1 electronic part, 40 advanced parts, and 4 more aluminum ingots. And obviously, we're not going to have this finished today, but that's how we're going to work on it. We'll do a little bit at a time as we need to. How's this looking? We got 3 more iron to do before we can... let me put those in here because we need to make advanced parts. And we're going to need that iron for those too. And then after we're done with that aluminum, we got plenty more aluminum. Let's do a little bit more. Another 9 stack. We're at 400. Let's just throw all that in there. Got more limestone if we need it. Now let's get some more copper going too. All right, let's check on the nuggets upstairs. We'll put it in the resources that we have. But I think we're pretty much done for right now. Yeah, we got 8 glass in here. I wanted to check on these nuggets, get these cleared out. We got 12 more iron. Awesome. Get all those done. We got to move these too. I may just remove this door or just block it with the furnace because we can get around here this way. When I built this, I intended a much grander thing around. Like we have a door there where we blocked with our workstations. Another glass. We got 1 more piece of glass. Awesome. All right, that's the last glass. Everything is done running. Let's swap these so that starts charging up again. I need to make advanced parts, but we're going to have to wait on the aluminum before we do that. And we need more of that stuff also for just in general. So we're not going to craft any of that now. We'll let that build up. Yeah, we got 2 more iron ingots, then we'll start on the 18 aluminum. And meanwhile, we'll let this go. 485, it is charging. Let's get the rest of the glass into the freezer. There we go. So we just need 1 more electronic part, or electronic component, the 10 wires, which we can craft. We can craft the advanced parts, and we can craft the aluminum. With the exception of the electronic component, I don't think I can craft those. What am I doing? Let me see. Is that a possibility? Can I learn how to craft those? I don't know that you can. I mean, here's all the electrical stuff. We can make advanced parts, obviously. And what do I need for this? Mechanical level 4. I can make tires. Ooh, armor tires. Yeah, I don't think there's a thing for electronic components, so we have to find those. But we can craft all the other stuff. How is this looking now? Let's just double check. Yeah, 560. It's building back up. We'll let that top itself all the way out. Yeah, we need 1 more. We're starting to craft those here slowly. But either way, I think we're going to wrap this episode up right here. I had more intended to do over there at the city, but we can't really do it. At least not at the moment. We're going to work on something over there regardless. But we also got to work on this place too. I want to get this kind of finished. We need to finish the roof up here. Get our kitchen done. We got the bedroom set up. We got some more to do in there. We got our lights on. That's why I need to move this out of the way so it's not doing that. But in this table, I'm going to build this anyway. I don't care. I just like the way it looks. It takes 5 advanced parts. Advanced farts. It takes 5 advanced parts, but that's okay. You know, so we can craft them anyway. It's just need to go back and get more resources. I mean, hell, I may go to the mine next time. I'll say I'll take the helicopter there, but that's a long trip to get to this mine. But I think the next time we go to the mine, we're going to go to this one, and we'll take the truck because we can carry more. Anyway, that's all it's going to be for today. We're going to go wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next exciting episode of No One Survived.